Blessings, divine reflection. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Idalis. I'm a healer, a psychic intuitive, purveyor of the stars, and on this channel I love to talk about esoterica, occult wisdom, and give you practical tools to help you along your spiritual journey. So if that's something that interests you, consider hitting subscribe and the notification bell so you never miss a video. Like, comment, and share this video with anyone who you think might need it. And all personal booking links are in the description. In today's video, I have a message for all of my Sirian Starseeds out there. We're going to be talking about the traits of a Sirian Starseed, a history of the Sirian star beings and the star itself, the Sirius star, as well as the Sirian influence on ancient civilizations. Definitely make sure you stay through all the way until the end of the video so you get all of this knowledge, and I'll see you in the video. So before we get into the Sirian influence and the beings as well as the starseed traits, I wanted to first talk about the Sirius star itself. So the star Sirius is the brightest in all of our sky and all of the heavens, right? And the word Sirius actually means glowing in Greek, and is also known as the dog star. The Sirius star got the nickname the dog star in ancient Greek and Roman times when the star would rise during the hottest days of the year, and because of its large size, its mass, it was visible from Earth. And these hottest days in ancient times were known as the dog days. But the Sirius star also sits really closely to Canis Majoris, which actually translates to the greater dog. So those are a couple of different reasons why the Sirius star has the nickname the dog star. Also, to the ancient Egyptians, the star was visible and was associated with the flooding of the Nile each year. So the star Sirius also has a companion star, and this star is known as Sirius B, and it's quite a large distance away from the Sirius star. Sirius B's landmass has about the same mass as our sun and orbits closely to Sirius at about 8 light years away. Okay, now let's talk about the Sirian beings themselves. So the Sirian alien race have blue skin and large black eyes and long extended craniums. One of the sources I used to research this video mentioned that they sometimes wear headphones to protect their skull, which light up in precarious ways. The Sirians are very skilled at time travel. They're masters at time travel, and they are beings from the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimensions. They're also associated with the 4th, 5th, and 6th chakras in the body. The Sirians are masters at their ability to transmit messages, and they were part of the manipulation of DNA on early humans, and were said to have even aided in creation of dolphins. So there's an extraterrestrial nature that dolphins possess, and the Sirians themselves have a dolphin-like quality to them. In ancient times, the Sirians are said to have helped build the training centers for ascended masters, beings who have walked this earth and have ascended into the realm of spirit. These training centers were called mystery schools. You might be familiar with that term. They were prevalent in ancient Egyptian society. The Sirians were also said to have aided the ancient Egyptians, the Mayans, and the Dogon tribe of Africa, and helped to advance these civilizations in the realm of astrology and also medical pursuits, and even helped the Mayans in the creation of the Mayan calendar and the Egyptian calendar as well. The Sirians were also very skilled in the art of levitation. At one point in human history, were said to have colonized Mars. In more modern times, in our current human history, this point in time, they are assisting humans to balance the cosmos and raise consciousness, and are part of the Galactic Federation of Light, which is essentially a UN of star beings. It is said that we train with Sirians in deep meditation or even in dreams. You may have had dreams of these mystery schools. They're also helping us to break the barriers of linear time and are showing us the malleability of time and the interconnectedness of time, the interwoven nature of time. And it is said that their time travel vehicle resembles a throne. Okay, now let's get into the Sirian Starseed traits. Here are some ways to tell if you are a Sirian Starseed yourself. Number 1, you possess psychic gifts of telepathy. You may be very skilled at dream work or going into deep meditation. Number 2, you have a strong determination to master yourself. You may even be a master or an expert in your field, whatever it is that you do. And you also may even be someone who is able to offer a wide set of skills. You have a very wide skill set. The third way you can tell if you are a Sirian Starseed is if you crave adventures and new experiences. Number 4 is if you have the desire to dive into maybe ancestral wounding, right? Or you may be looking to the future and be doing quantum jumping. The 6th starseed trait to tell if you are a Sirian Starseed is if you have a strong connection to the study of the stars and astrology. Number 7 is if you consider yourself to just be a highly spiritual person in general, and you are very in tune with the universe, right? You're very, perhaps, what some might consider spaced out. You may be interested in crystal healing or aura reading and have an eccentric attitude about you. And the 8th way to tell if you are a Sirian Starseed is if you have strong Martian energy and or a connection to the planet Mars in general, right? Because of the colonization that happened by the Sirian beings at one point in human history. So some ways to connect with the Sirian star frequency and the beings, as well as strengthen your own connection to the star, is by using any of the ways that I'm about to mention are channeled information mixed in with the research that I've done for this video. So the first way you can connect with the Sirian frequency is to connect to the ancient Egyptian gods and goddesses, Isis, Osiris, and Horus. You can also connect to the Sirian frequency by connecting to the chakras, right? The 4th, 5th, and 6th chakras, pink heart chakra stones, like pink tourmaline, and also blue stones like sapphire and aquamarine. I also have chakra videos on my channel. If you want to check those out, I'll link the playlist below. The 3rd way that you can connect to the Sirian frequency is by connecting to aquatic mammals and the ocean. Perhaps you might even have a totem animal or a spirit animal that is an aquatic mammal, or just spending time by water could be a great way to sink into that frequency. The fourth way you can connect to the Sirian frequency is by connecting with planetary movements and finding your flow, and maybe even developing an enriching spiritual practice for yourself, and maybe exploring new ways to enhance your spiritual practice. And the fifth way that you can connect to the Sirian star frequency and the beings and your own connection to Sirius is by learning how to embrace and embody your divine masculine traits that Sirians have cultivated in human history in the past. I feel like there's a very beautiful balance in the Sirian frequency of divine feminine and divine masculine energy, and learning to balance these energies within you could also be a great way to strengthen your connection to the Sirian frequency. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you found some information here that was helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to try any of these ways of connecting and which starseed trait that you feel most connected to. I would love to hear it. Like this video if you got something from it. Share this video with anyone who you think might need it. Don't forget to check out my description for all of my spiritual offerings, and I will see you next week for a brand new video. And watch my other videos. Bye!